Hello, I'm Troy Dawson from Casual Penguins, and we're going to talk about samples. There's four main reasons why you want to do samples. First is just see what the color looks like on the fabric. I have two different fabrics here, same pattern, but as you can see, much different results. Now granted, the manufacturer did say on this one it would be more vivid. Now, it can be two different manufacturers, and that might also cause differences. These shirts are from the same graphic and supposedly from the same fabric, but as you can see, they're much different. Doing my colors, this was considered red. This was considered paprika red. In the end, it didn't really matter. I chose paprika. And that's how it goes. The second thing is to see how your fabric works. This shirt, I should have got a sample for so many reasons. Let's stay with this side. This fabric, the manufacturer had a sale on the fabric, and well, I was in a rush. It was cheap. I'd never used this fabric before, but in the end, it was much thicker than I was expecting. When I was doing the collar, I was really concerned because I didn't have a heavyweight needle at the time, and I was worried I was going to break my needle. The other one isn't so much about the fabric, was the graphics. I had supposed to have fading as I tried these dark flowers. Let me show you what the final result was. This is what it was supposed to look like. But here's a hint for samples. Just wear them. Like that's what they were supposed to be. I get so many compliments on this shirt. And don't say, oh, you should have seen what the shirt was supposed to look like. Just wear it. Third, size. You're gonna have to have the size right somehow. This one, I took my time, I did measurements, I did samples, got the colors right, the size right, and I thought, hey, I want it in blue. So, took my graphics program, flipped the colors from green to blue and vice versa. I didn't notice that my graphics program had changed its default from 90 dots per inches to 96 dots per inches. And when I say I didn't notice, that's not true, because it popped up a thing and said, hey, we're changing the default from 90 to 96, and I clicked OK and forgot about it. So the flowers aren't too different. It's hard to see, but when you back up, oh, you can see the difference in those penguins. Now, again, like the other one, I don't get any people saying, oh, those are big flowers on that. But I have gotten a couple, that's a big penguin on your back. The fourth one we're going to talk about is experimentation. Now, you saw these things before. You probably saw that this was a little ratty and this one's got some things on the side. I wanted to see how things looked when you washed them several times. And so I experimented with them. And you might have other experiments other than washing, but that's what I got them for. And if you're wondering, cold washings and a cool drying, I didn't really get any fading. I turned the temperature up on the washing, I started to get a little fading, but turning the temperature up on the drying, that made a big difference. I know you can't always get samples, and sometimes you're in a rush and you also can't get samples, but whenever possible, get your samples of your fabric. So if you remember anything, samples, samples, samples. Thank you very much. I'm Troy Dawson.